This is PS3 version.
Sword. But what is it doing here?
Daddy.
Oh, come on now. Did you really expect to find him alive? Even after everything you have experienced, still you hold out hope.
Oh, Father. What have I done?
What now, then? Gather up enough sand, perform another grand rewind? Or perhaps you can return to the island and travel back to a time when he might still be saved. Maybe rescue a damsel in distress along the way.
No! You are right. I have been like a child. Naive and arrogant, always rushing to undo my mistakes, never facing the consequences of my actions. No more. I accept what I have done, and all that it implies.
What is this? You have no water? How did you...
You hold no power over me now. Begone. Retreat to whatever dark hole spawned you, and do not trouble me again.
Yes. So now, from here on out, my sidearm is permanent. I can no longer throw it away. And it's strong as hell. It also never, it's got a health bar at the top, but it never ever breaks. The Father's Sword is such a sick weapon. Enemies still drop items, but I can't pick them up. And I can no longer turn into Dark Prince. Oh yes, and I can destroy walls. So many throwbacks. So many throwbacks so quickly.
Is this where I should resume the tale next time?
I didn't like the motion controls in any of the in Metroid Prime Trilogy. I didn't like the motion controls in 3. I hate motion controls in general.
My story
I feel like they're gimmicky and awful, and I've rarely played games where I like them. I'm not gonna say never, but rarely. I see a chest over there. Gee, it sure is dark. Very optimistic wall run, but I nearly made it. What exactly is lighting up this path? How do you ever get 10,000 sand credits? That's fucking insane. You must get them some other way I'm not aware of.
You may not be able to see these creatures.
Respect the Aegis. I have no idea where I'm going. Kind of bumping into walls. I feel like this direction's probably pretty good. On my way. I seem to recall this area being lighter in the first version. I seem to recall it not being this dark. This is like so dark I can't even tell what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, I feel like it's intentional. I feel like that's what they shot for the first time. Man, if I'm not making some guesses. Hi. Thanks. Thanks for coming into my room to cough.
Do you have a ruler and or tape measure?
No.
One of these things.
The garage. I don't know. This is a really cool room.
Shall I continue my story?
I hate, like... I feel like the censor bar kind of sucks. I feel like when you play on,
This is
like,
a fine
Wii,
place to
you
start.
have to be a very exact distance away from the TV to really have good aiming. And then sometimes, like... Or the sensor bar, rather. Sometimes it's kind of picky anyway. Alright, leap of faith. That was not the right answer. Let's evaluate critically. Uh-huh. I really don't remember this being this dark. Thank God for my glowing dagger. Thank God for my glowing arm. Wow. That looks like maybe something I can jump to. It was. I mean, you would be really daring if you had the dagger of time, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh sure, there's something over there, and then you just jump anyway. Like a frog. All I've got to do now is like climb the tower. That's not the right solution. Aha. I'm glad that that counted. Oh fuck. Did it again. You can do that attack on enemies because while their sword is so strong that it doesn't really matter. It feels good to fight with like an unbreakable main sword and the dagger of time. It's a throwback to Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
And so the prince's eyes had finally been opened to the true nature of his corrupt half. That cool, charismatic voice which once whispered in his ear. It had subtly encouraged our burdened fellow to do wrong. But now, the voice was stilled. The prince's mind once more his own.
Lead them into the fight. Strike when they are blind.
The sword is so stupid. I love it. Every encounter from this point onward in the game is a joke. It's almost exactly like the final sword in Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Everything it touches just gets one shot. Also, this map is amazing. That was remarkably...
Careful. Creatures seem to follow the skills. Kill them before they steal any more from you.
Straight up dead. Some Sometimes enemies go into this like this running away state where they can't take damage. Yeah, whatever. I think if you drop down here, you don't die, but it takes you all the way back to the start of this room. And I did that one time and I was like all confused. I was like, what the heck? Where was I supposed to go? Sometimes you just don't jump far enough, I'm sorry. Then that guy got hit by a full charge father sword. It's probably the most dead enemy I've run into so far. Killed that guy the hardest of any enemy I've ever killed. It's even the point of getting a stealth kill anymore. I really do feel like this game combines well components of 2 and 1. You just can't drink water sources anymore unless they're from fountains. Why would I even stick around and fight these things? What do they really do for me? The dogs I want to kill just purely because they still say nice jump. The fuck is this? Good enough. Opening a wall. Classic. Enemies that block. He doesn't even really swing. I was optimistic that that would be the solution. That was the enemy with the most health. And it still just gets one-shotted. Aha. good starting point. I think all that remains is going outside and doing a bunch of climbing on the outer tower.
Is this where I should
Pretty sure that's like the last stretch of the game.
I will continue my story from here next time.
Yeah, we draw close. Those pillars, those are sand pillars. The game seems to think I eliminated every sand pillar. The achievements do anyway. But in fact, I only got most of them. Or rather, I didn't even get most of them. I just got the ones that are in the game. Let's throw some invisible enemies at me, why don't you? I remember where the final health upgrade is. I'm pretty sure I missed either 1 or 2. It's the part where you deliberately fall down near the top. I'm pretty close to the end of the game, so you're gonna see the ending. Stealth is like out of the picture. There's like no purpose for stealth anymore. I've become a god. Alright, grab onto that. Jump. Prince is brave. Come on, Prince. He picks a random side, I think, to maybe just hit the fall down button. Okay. But if you tilt your way off, like if you intentionally tilt too much, you start falling. You can choose which side based on which side you're tilting. Convenient shadows to mark where to jump. Not actually. Looks like I'm going down actually. Alright, there's a part coming up here where I have to intentionally drop down. Or I get to health upgrade. Maybe it's later. I feel like it's later. What the fuck is this? Oh man. Good enough. Whoa, I actually didn't take damage there. I need sand. I don't remember if sand is randomized or not. Okay, I'm pretty sure a human couldn't do these. That was not what I was supposed to do. I should have known when the trumpet stopped. An odd little fanfare that was. Are you fucking kidding me, Prince? What happened? What went wrong? What? You're not supposed to jump off of it? Is it just a trick? Oh god, Prince. Not like this. There we go. That was pretty strange, but at least it started working. But that actually made it. Or else I'd be dead. Holy fuck. Take the block from this one and put it into the other one. There's still a segment at the end of this game that I always forget. It's like the Hanging Gardens or something. I just always, like, I just completely forget it exists. Prince? Straight up dumb as hell. Who's operating that? Who knows? I actually really need that if that's same. Father sword to OP. Where are they? I have no idea what I'm doing. Was it worth it, Prince? god for scaffolding. Did an experimental test run up there. I think the spot where I fall down is coming up. Yeah, there it is. Game even shows it to me, which is kind. I guess I fall down like here, right? Feels pretty dangerous. Yep, that killed me. I aimed better. Very easy to miss health upgrade right here. Not that easy to miss. I thought that was like really easy to miss, but I didn't realize there was a landscape view button that just showed it to you. I mean, that's like really kind to the player, actually. I miss actual secrets in video games like the Hadoken and Mega Man X. I'm just fucking around, that was poorly designed. Some kind of weird staff thing. Looks like one like a carpet beater. Or a key maybe. Whoa! We haven't encountered one of those in this playthrough yet. I only have so much sand to use. I don't want to have to use it this early. Yup, see how I just used 2 immediately? Doing this without sand is going to be nearly impossible. Okay, I just kind of thought they would like go back up. Alright, I got one more chance at this part. And now I'm just fucking strapped for sand for the rest of this spot. Oh my god, that was close. That was right there. I can do this little segment without dying. Famous last words. I actually could not do that little segment without dying. And it just warps you out if you die. I've never died in one of those. I mean, now I have no sand though, so like this is gonna be really, really difficult. That was a straight up wombo combo. This is really difficult with no sand. I'm gonna give it a few more tries. That was not indeed Falco. That hurts, but you know, health is my only commodity right now. Let's start running good and early. Whew. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's use our fighting game skills. I feel like I have less health each time. No, I don't. I'm okay with this. As soon as it's like fully closed, I'm gonna start running. And this time slightly before it's fully closed. Are you kidding me, Prince? Alright, it's only like that part, and then that one last little section where I died. There's not... I can do this. If I didn't use like 5 sand tanks on the very first segment, it would have been a lot easier. You know what I mean? Fuck, Prince. I didn't run close close enough to the edge, I think. Yeah, that or I was just supposed to run farther. Yeah, where's my Shoryuken? Okay with that. I can't believe how fast I got fucked in that first attempt. I wonder if I can early cycle this. I made it. I worry so much about the timing that I don't worry about like the distance, the spacing. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Why did it suddenly hurt me then? What causes it to do that? I was just trying to stand still. That's not fair. I was trying to find a safe spot. There is no safe spot. Alright, every attempt I do a little better. It's a matter of time. You can't stop me. Alright, the game can indeed stop me. I need that health. Did not need it. Can you wall around to use that final trap zone? That is a good question, and it's something I should have thought of immediately. Damn. Moving with it is harder than moving... Fuck. I didn't even try to time that. I deserved that one. I was impatient. Look, I can see really easily if I'm just patient. Let's just not try to cheese anything. Let's examine the patterns and just run through properly. Imagine there's like a bug with the game where I got like 20... health grades at the same time. Patience is a virtue. Looks like I can cheese it. Well, I can certainly run on top of the... All in this little fucker can go. Wow! Wow! It was that easy. Yeah, it looks like I missed 2 health upgrades. Because I'm pretty sure that's the last one in the game. Let's not risk dying. I don't have any sand to spend. Just take the really easy way down. Game bugging out. Then I jump right through this thing and I just die. Sand, 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 sand. Very close to final save. No, I'm not. There's still a big segment. Holy fuck. You should slow down. Yeah, I could have picked a better time to use that. Oh man. Alright. Persia always gets so hard at the end. Is that 3? Nice. Slow down makes it harder. Alright, let's use good timing. We've got 2 tries. That was not good timing, that was really bad timing. I was further from the wall than I realized. Oh my god. That was 3 more. My old nemesis. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe I can just make this. Game keeps on, like, stopping for a second. This is the final section that I remember. I admit I remember it a little differently than this. Streaming any games? Other games after this, maybe. Is that far enough? Level design's fantastic in this game. What the fuck's all that? Please. Enemies who die in one hit but refuse to get hit. Ah. I'm at least fairly certain that I needed to do that. Alright, be that guy. Nice, Prince. I can't wait to learn what divine purpose this had. These things are kind of cool. Nope. Is this a tree? Never seen a tree quite like this. I don't know if you did. Thank you. Yep, I'm remembering all this. I love post-father sword encounters. You just don't even need to try. Aha. Oftentimes they put scratches along walls you can do stuff with, as though many other princes had previously attempted to climb those walls. Which I believe is the actual implication. It's a really big jump. I was thinking, looking at those birds, that they've gotten rid of all like the sand enemies. Like they're still like sand humans, but there used to be like sand vultures and sand bats and all this crap. I don't miss them, but just like, you know, at the very least those enemies were creative. There's so much you can do with like this kind of universe. jump to that tree. In fact, that's the tree I was at earlier. I wouldn't even want to go to that tree. There's nothing there for me. I'm very close to the last boss. Very close. I like this last stretch of the game where you're just climbing the outside of the tower. It really feels like you're really working towards a goal.
Continue my story from here if you are called away.
And the platforming is top notch right now, it's hard. My friends are probably already hanging out right now without me, prepping for my birthday. Got me, game. Got me. Got me. Let's do it over here. Wait one more cycle. There's no hurry. Nice. Next save point's final save point. Should be right here somewhere. My phone's ringing. Oh, wow! A girl from my college wished me a happy birthday. Oh, here's the save point. That was nice of her.
Should I continue?
I gotta say thanks.
From here when you return.
Time to beat the game. My friend came up here with 0 sand tanks. He used sand tanks like a mother. And there's like 2 vases you can break, and there's 2 sand tanks, and you have to do the entire last boss encounter with those 2 sand tanks. You had a real hard time of it. Like right through that door. Prince.
You may wonder why I would let this come to pass. So many dead, and likely more to follow. An empire reduced to rubble. A prince cast to the streets and hunted like a common criminal. But I had seen the timeline. And of all the outcomes laid bare to me, this one held the most promise of them all. For the prince would have an opportunity to set things right. Watch now. See the thing.
This is actually a very fun last boss series. I enjoyed this a lot. This was actually, like, this made the whole game worth it for me. I've never played Infamous.
Zervan,
What is it?
in case I don't get the chance again.
You impudent pig! I offer you life eternal, and this is how you respond? Oh, I shall enjoy changing you. Hello, Prince. Not quite the homecoming you expected.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I don't remember how to dodge these.
Why do you even try to harm me? I am immortal.
Immortal perhaps, but not invincible.
My friend had such a hard time beating this boss. I forgot that entire thing, I just remember it all. If you do combos, he will not block. That's the trick to this fight. Two combos.
You will pay for what you have done to my people.
Things will be better now. You should thank me.
They live among mindless monsters in
I think this battle
service
was
to your
way harder in hard
madness.
mode.
What is the price of progress?
Something about this reminds me of the remake fight from Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Alright. Where things get fun.
Quick and clever. You would have made a fine addition to my army. But adding to my collection of corpses will have to suffice.
I adore this fight so much. You get very little time to do those in hard mode. It's fast. I love this. I wish the entire last boss battle was this. There's something so perfect about it. The last boss encounter in Prince of Persia is a series of platforming where the vizier just shoots at you. You just need really good jumps. Good enough. And a clear target. That was not my clear target. Alright, that was good enough apparently. Just attacks you from the top. Is that not what I was supposed to do? I mean, that sure looks like what I'm supposed to jump to. That's what was supposed to happen. This environment is so godlike. As long as you're never stationary, his shots are usually pretty bad at hitting you. They knew what they were doing. Boom. Cutscene. That cat landing.
This world was not meant for me,
Kylina.
but there are others. And I will find my place, just as you have found yours.
Oh, the wound's healed.
Be free now, Prince. Your journey is at an end.
Is it really though?
What is it?
that is yours is rightfully mine. And mine it will be.
I love this game so much. Dagger time's gone, so I've just got my sword.
What did you expect? That when you slew the vizier, I would simply disappear?
I love this fight so much.
Your life, your rage, your pride, selfish ways, they gave me form and substance. Even with the sands gone, I have the strength to remain. And with the vizier gone, I can take your place and rule the kingdom. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. With the ability to manipulate time itself, you had the chance to be the greatest king the world has ever known. What wars you could have fought, what monuments you could have erected in your honor, what women you could have kept. But you failed me, Prince. You grew soft and sympathetic. My attempts to convince you to seek glory fell on deaf ears. So I bided my time, waiting for the proper moment to strike.
Yes, it's the fountains of the health upgrades.
You do not deserve what you have been given.
By one, I mean
Control of
4.
the world's greatest empire. With power at your command, you could rule the world. You have squandered it, Prince. I would do it justice, and so it should be mine.
You are just a parasite! You deserve nothing!
What don't I? Have I not earned it? Do you think you would be here now if not for me? How many times did I save you? How many times did I unblock your path, take down your enemies, remind you of your mission?
It's a ship from Warrior Within.
Cry about your father, and Kylina, and Farah, how everything that always happens to you. Boo-hoo, Prince!
Your words are empty, have always been empty. You are just a desperate, selfish spirit.
If I am selfish, Prince, it is because you are. If I am ruthless and reckless and lacking in morals, it is because
Time
you
traveling
are.
thing from
I did
Warrior
not
Within.
spin myself out of the ether. I was not conjured by some mad vizier. I am you.
No, I have seen the error of my ways, and I have atoned for the transgressions of my past. I am no longer that person.
Seasons change, tastes change, but people never change. And you delude yourself believing otherwise. Do not fight me. Set down your sword. Embrace me. You mean to kill me then? To cut me down like all your other enemies? Swing that sword, Prince! We've seen how well that works.
I love this game.
Such violence! Your anger serves only to feed me. So I have to ask, have you really changed? After all, I am still right here, standing before you.
Far from the ending of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Prince, leave this place. It reeks of sadness and cruel intentions. You must not chase this shadow.
I love how her hair clips through her body all the
Turn
time.
away. Wake up. I will lead you.
You can hit him, but it just
That
causes
worked
more to
well.
spawn.
Are you ready to relinquish control yet? Stop, please! You're hurting me! That worked well. No! What are you doing? Do not it.
Go.
Wake up. Wake up.
Farah?
Are you all right?
I think it's finally over.
Prince?
There's still something I don't understand. How did you really know my name?
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I really am, and why I say this. Come, and I will tell you a tale like none you have ever heard.
That's like the perfect bookend to the series. That throwback to Sands of Time. Forgotten Sands, I didn't actually play for a really long time because I took it to be a movie game, and movie games are usually kind of like, you know, not as good. But I eventually picked it up just out of curiosity, and it turns out it's not a movie game at all. Not only that, but it turns out it's part of the Prince of Persia trilogy. It's part of the Sands of Time trilogy. So it's like a fourth entry in the trilogy. And I played about halfway through it, and then I was like, I should stream this game. And I stopped. It was really fun for what I played. '2008 was certainly very pretty. 2008 does kind of play itself. Kind of tired, but I don't want to sleep today because it's my birthday, even though it's not. Oh. Telephone of Sorrow special weapon. When the pause menu, use directional buttons, enter right, left, down, down, up, up. Square, triangle, triangle, triangle. You can just look these up. They're just codes. You can find them online. I think they don't break, or I think either they don't break or they do break, but you could just do the code again to get a new one. And they're all like as good as the Father Sword. But it's kind of a worthless like Easter egg because your weapon is removed from your hand so many times over the course of the game. I don't know what I want to do now.